Here we go.
It'll be Indiana off the tip. Young outside. Pass to Ellis. Young, a screen on Korver. Ellis in the post. Guarded by Schroeder. Shots good by Ellis.
There's not a whole lot you can do to stop Ellis when he's got that ball on the string like that.
And here's Millsap. Sefolosha passes to Schroeder. Fires the three. The rebound by Turner. And Zoelis will bring it up for Indiana. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
Bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Yeah, the offense was AWOL. It just wasn't there. No rhythm, no flow, just a tough day.
It's George on the wing. Over Sefolosha. And too long on the shot. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And here's Schroeder. Outside Korver. Pass to Millsap. 6 to shoot.
Well, he's a fighter now, and he's physical, so he'll battle you inside, and Millsap's going to take it right at you. He really forces your hand when you're defending it.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. First free throw is good.
Teams really benefit from reliable guys like Paul Millsap. He's a determined player and a hard worker who will grind it out and do whatever he can to make an impact.
And so Paul Millsap nails both of them. Teague with the ball. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Ellis kicks to Teague. George up top. Atlanta with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And it's Schroeder in the corner. Millsap a screen. Here's the three. And that one's good. Schroeder.
From beyond the arc, Schroeder can be so effective. Defenses need to watch him out there. You can't sleep on him at the three-point line.
Now here's Teague. Outside, George. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Young outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Outside Hardaway. Howard in the post. He's against Turner. And Howard with the second chance points.
And Howard really gets up for those putback slams. That's the price you pay when you give him room.
Young outside. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. T kicks to Ellis. Clock at 6. George against Sefolosha. And it's George missing. Atlanta leading by 5. Here's Cephalosha. Howard finds Korver. Now Cephalosha. Pass to Millsap. Tries yet again. Korver, no luck. Pacers trail by 5. Ellis, the pass to George. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Teague inside the line. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Cephalosha dishes to Korver. Hardaway kicks to Cephalosha. Millsap passes to Cephalosha. Here's Hardaway. Millsap trying to get open. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Tip your hat to Hardaway Jr. there, guys. I mean, even in the face of aggressive defense, he stays focused and delivers.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Stewart's checked in for Turner. George Niang comes in for Young. Robinson's checked in for George. And it's Brooks in for Ellis. Niang finds Brooks. Stewart with the screen on Hardaway. They could use a bucket. Stewart misses.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Outside Hardaway. .136 left to play in the first quarter. He gets it in there.
I like this play call. It was the right move to free up a shooter.
T kicks to Niang. Brooks right side. Stewart, a screen for Brooks. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
The Pacers shooting their first free throw of the night. Atlanta making a switch here. Cephalosha's checked in. Young's checked in for the Pacers. And that one falls for Brooks. The Hawks leading by 6. Pass to Cephalosha. It's Prince on the wing. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the first. Now here is Cephalosha. Still without a basket. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Splitter. The Pacers pull it in. Now Brooks. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
One falls for Brooks. And Indiana making a change here. Stuckey's checked in. Second free throw, no good.
Knocking down your freebies can help you get in a rhythm and stay there.
Prince in the corner. Outside Hardaway. Splitter sets a screen for Hardaway. Pass to Muscala. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. From deep, Prince. Robinson pulls it in. Pacers trail by 5. Here is Brooks. Guarded by Hardaway. And it's Brooks that time on the assist from Robinson. Brooks has got 6 points.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
And here is Hardaway. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And that does it for the first quarter. Hawks lead by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Here's Hardaway. Pass to Sefolosha. Back to Hardaway, over Brooks. Hardaway, no good. Pacers trail by 5. Stuckey outside. Young, a screen on Hardaway. From deep, Brooks. Rebound by Muscala.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Now here is Hardaway. And Muscala kicks to Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Hardaway Jr. guys doing a nice job. They're just taking what the defense gives them in the screen and roll. Good decision making.
Sefolosha against Stuckey. Down it goes. Nice one there from Niang.
And he shot that with confidence, rising and firing without hesitation.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. The Hawks leading by 4. Pass to Sefolosha. Back to Hardaway. On the wing, Sefolosha. Prince, the pass to Muscala. Prince with it. Still yet to score. Just 3 to shoot. A baseline jam. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. Pacers trail by 4. To the paint. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Young's got his first basket.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Pass to Muscala. Back to Prince. To the inside. Unloads. Nails the baby hook. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Brooks outside. There's the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Prince, the pass to Splitter. Count it, good. Now it's a 6-point Hawks lead.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Here's Niang. Driving to the basket. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's one way to get yourself to the line.
The Pacers have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. That one is off. Some changes for Indiana. Miles Turner comes in for Young, and it's Paul George in for Rodney Stuckey. And he's good on the second. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Hagan. And here's Millsap. He's covered by Niang. Prince outside. Off target from outside.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
George, that's a two-pointer. Indiana again missing. Here's Hagan, guarded by Robinson. Here's George. That shot missing. Excellent D from Howard. The Hawks leading by 5. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Hagan. From deep. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hagan's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Niang passes to Turner. For 3. Down he goes. Nice one there from Niang. Niang's got 7 points.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Prince finds Millsap. And Millsap slams it in.
And this is what happens when Millsap gets deep inside. Superb at finishing with force.
Timeout called the Pacers. Indiana making some changes. Young's checked in for George Niang. Ellis comes in for Glenn Robinson III. And it's Teague in for Brooks. .137 left now here in the second. Here's Teague. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to George. Shoots. Almost, but it rolls out.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Schroeder. Back to Korver. Another 3 for Atlanta.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Young outside. Ellis outside. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Sefolosha up top, defended by George. Millsap dishes to Howard. Sefolosha against George. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And this guy brings a lot of heart to his game, and that's something you have to respect. He's got that desire to make a difference on the floor.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Now Sefolosha. Paul George missing from long range. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Sefolosha kicks to Howard. 4 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Sefolosha misses. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be right back after this.
Well, their problems start on the backboard, and it's not just a few unlucky bounces. It's an activity, Shaq.
Which is something you can fix.
Checking out how the Hawks are doing. And that is our...
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Korver. Fires the three. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. Pacers trail by 11. George passes to Teague. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Dwight Howard.
Yeah, and Teague keeps defenders off balance, out of their comfort zone. And quite often, because of that, he's able to draw foul.
Pacers have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line. And the first one drops.
And as you would expect from the way he plays, Teague is a terrific free throw shooter.
And so Teague gets 2 free throws.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Schroeder looking over the floor. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Clever move by Schroeder there, ensuring that he drew the foul while also still getting the shot up.
The Hawks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Schroeder.
What really makes Schroeder special is the energy he plays with. I mean, it's contagious and infects the entire team. He's like a lightning bolt of energy when he hits the court.
And so he makes both from the line. Now Young. Pass to George. Teague against Schroeder. Outside Teague. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Turner with the screen for Teague. From the arc. Millsap grabs the miss.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Sefolosha. Now here's Millsap, defended by Young. Sefolosha kicks it over to Schroeder. Millsap a screen on Teague. Howard, it's good on the putback. Howard's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hawks.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Young outside. Pass to Ellis. This one for 3. Traps in the tray. Ellis has got 5.
You know, Ellis is sneaky when he pulls the trigger from deep. Well, you've got to be mindful of that. You can't forget about this guy just because he's behind the arc.
Howard with a screen on Teague. Bobbed up there for Howard. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one down. Can pretty much get any pass that's around the goal.
Teague left side. Young sets a screen for Teague. Rebound Atlanta. Howard's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Schroeder. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Yeah, and it only takes a little effort on behalf of Howard to rise up for the flush, using that size and strength to jam it down.
Now, here's George. No scoring in this one. Ellis wide open. And it's off from three-point range.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Pass to Schroeder. And it's Korver in the corner. Howard finds Schroeder. The tray. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That's his first foul. So for the Hawks, Muscala comes in for Paul Millsap. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Kyle Korver. Glenn Robinson, the third, is checked in for Indiana. Brooks comes in for Monte Ellis. Timeout called the Pacers.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And here is Brooks. He has 6. Right side Teague. Can't cash in from close range.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Pacers trail by 14. Brooks dishes to Teague. Turner with the screen. Can they get it? And it's sent back by Howard.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously. Skying up and sending him back was his impressive verdict.
Now here's Schroeder. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. And he makes good on the layup. Schroeder's got 7 points in the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Teague. Turner with a screen on Hardaway. Brooks outside. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Atlanta. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Can't connect from short range.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Brooks kicks to Teague. Pass to Turner. And it's sent back by Howard. Fast break, the Hawks. It's good from Schroeder on the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists tonight.
Schroeder's ability to accelerate in the open floor, one of his primary advantages as a player.
Now here's Brooks. 6 points for him. Howard with the steal. Over to the left wing. Inside. And Hardaway gets it to go. 8 points for Tim Hardaway.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Outside Teague. Here's Young. Oh, and the dunk by Young.
And, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Stuckey can't get it to go.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Hagan passes to Prince. Robinson against Splitter. Off the left rim and out. Pacers trail by 18. Stuckey outside. Pass to Brooks. From the top of the key, he gets that one. Brooks has got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for Indiana.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now, here is Muscala. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Right side Robinson. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Muscala. Muscala's got his 5th rebound in this one. Stuckey against Prince. Pass to Hagan. Outside Hardaway. Drills it from outside. And the Hawks lead by 19.
Boy, that quick trigger mindset. When Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling it.
And here is Stuckey. Niang with the ball. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Kicks it out to Prince. Splitter with the ball. The Hawks working the ball around. Left side Hardaway. Brooks gets the rebound. Pacers trail by 16. Robinson down low. Rebounded by the Hawks. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's Hagan, guarded by Robinson. Muscala, another 3 for Atlanta.
He flashes his touch from deep there.
The Pacers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. The Pacers call timeout. We've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Dwight Howard.
We've gotten used to seeing him get after it like this. I mean, the high level of activity he brings to this team, invaluable. Just figuring out all kinds of ways to chase down those second shot opportunities.
With a chance to take command in this series, he did everything. That is the kind of killer instinct you need in the playoffs. Turner dishes to Teague. Young sets a screen for Teague. Pass to Young. Now George. It's up a 3. Millsap grabs the miss. Millsap's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Millsap a screen on Teague. And that one's good. Schroeder. And the Hawks lead by 21.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
Turner passes to Teague. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
Guys, I really like how Teague attacks. I mean, he does a nice job getting inside the guts of the defense and really baiting them into fouling.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
And so Teague hits 2 free throws. Here's Schroeder. Millsap sets the pick for Schroeder. It's Howard, top of the key. Outside Millsap. Just 5 to shoot. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Jeff Teague.
And you've got to love it. I mean, Millsap drawing contact, not afraid to get banged around a little bit.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And so Paul Millsap nails both of them. Here's Teague. There's a minute 47 left in the 4th quarter. On the wing, George kicks it out to Ellis. Young, a screen on Korver. Clock at 4. And he lays it straight in.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for the Hawks.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And this is a pretty decisive victory. They take the lead in the series 2-1.
Yeah, game 3s are very important. If they can keep this sort of confidence going into game 4, boy, they are going to be tough to beat.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Howard.
Boy, I liked how he mixed it up on the glass. Wasn't afraid to get in there and do the dirty work. Showed some real grit and toughness tonight.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Bobbed up there for Howard. Young with the steal. Ellis against Korver. Ellis surveying the D. Pass to George. Takes a 3. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist.
And Ellis is just a speed merchant in everything he does. Whipping the ball around the floor is just one of his many attributes.
Millsap sets the pick for Schroeder. From past the arc. Pacers with the rebound. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. George. And there are the Pacers with another bucket. Teague against Schroeder. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means